Listen up. I said listen up. What's up there, guys? How are you today? Well, here's the vid and stuff with the PDF I'm showing you right here. I want to take and show you certain trades that you won't ever have to squirm over and stuff, but we're going to talk about a few things before I get into this PDF, and also some demos, and showing you these trades. Okay. I was reluctant about doing this because I wanted some recordings that was, newer and stuff. They haven't gotten put on my channel yet, but it doesn't matter. Just like SGT has said, just like Jazz has said, just like Anissa has said, PP, JS, you can name them, JW, this is going to be every day. Okay, so it doesn't really matter what video we put up on a demo. It's going to be like that every day. The only reason why I wanted one of those videos is because it had a blue and showing you why it went down, and the blue disappeared and it comes back and stuff, and it comes back at certain prices. But we're going to make this it's so simple that it's just unreal, okay? But the very first topic I want to get into, it's in the PDF, but we're going to discuss it first, okay? And the very first subject we're going to get into is your mindset, okay? When you come into this room, okay, or it doesn't actually matter about any job that you go into, the very first thing you have to understand is, when you take and go to work for that company, is you have rules and different things you go by, guidelines, regulations that you go by. This is no different, okay? It's no different. This is a place of business. You have actually entered in to starting your own business, and that is what this is. But it still has rules and regs to go by in order to be consistently successful in it. Most businesses in America, I don't know how it is worldwide, but most businesses within the first year, I can't remember what it is. I think it's like 70% fail in the first year and another 50% fail in 3 years. And the reason why is because most of the time they're not going by their own regulations. They think that they're all this and that because they own a business. Their mindset isn't in business. It's more of a fame. It's more of look at me, I have my own business and everything. I've seen that happen so many times, and then they fall flat on their face. This is, and sometimes it's just because the product ain't worth crap, I'll be honest with you. But this is no different. It's a business. We have people that come into this room that are from all walks of life. You can pretty much name it. We have them come in that are builders. We have them come in that were shoe salesmen. Al Bundy. We have them come in that were becoming attorneys. We have them come in that were airline pilots. We have them come in that were oil rig workers. We have them come in that are assembly line workers, cashiers, restaurant workers. You can pretty much name it. They have come in here. Okay. Now, when you come into this, the very first thing you know out of your mind, and you need to get this, you're starting a business. Okay. And as you start this business, there's going to be certain guidelines that you're going to go by. Very out the gate, you're going to set down perimeters for yourself, okay? Because this is yours. It's not mine. It's not MT's. It's not Jazz. It's not anybody in the classes. Hugo's. It's nobody's. Brad Pitt's. It's your business when you come into this class. If you win or succeed in it, if you lose in it, if you make billions out of it, or if you lose billions out of it, it's because of you. Nobody else in the class. It's because of you. First of all, anytime you do anything in life, you got to take ownership of that. It's yours, okay? Either you make it or you don't. It's still yours. If you win, you win because it's yours. If you lose, it's because it's yours. Now, with that said, when you come in here, no matter what you've done in the past, doesn't matter, Even if you've been in here for a while and you haven't been consistent, get that out of your mind right now. Fresh start. Everything is fresh. Fresh. It's right out the gates. It's fresh. Get into your mind right now. I have started me a business, and we're going to set out regulations for myself, okay, in this business, okay? No matter if you was cleaning toilets, no matter if you was framing houses, no matter if you was an attorney or an airline pilot, no matter what you were doing before, this is a business that you have started. It's not a little gimmick. It's not a little thing that you're going to try. This is a business. Okay? Let's get that first established right now. Okay? All right. Since we got that established, this is a business. It belongs to you. Okay? What do we do with this? Okay? There's people in there making money, big money, big money. Then there's people in there that's losing money, big money, okay? And that's with all Forex trading. That's with all stock markets. That's with all. So how is this separate? How is this different, okay? This has a system set up to where if you follow certain guidelines, regulations, you will succeed every time, okay? It doesn't even matter if you lose one or two. It doesn't matter. That's irrelevant, okay? You stick with a plan. You stick with the regulations. You stick with the boundaries that you have set up for yourself, okay? Period, okay? This is how you do it, okay? Jazz, this video is actually dedicated to him because the reasoning for it, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. Certain people in here wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him, okay? And the reasoning for it is because he's been making videos since I've been in the class. He's been saying the exact same thing since I've been in the class, okay? So we're going to explore how come it's taking so long for certain members to get it, and still certain members are still having issues with it, okay? Right out the gate, since we've established this as a business, okay, we're going to set certain parameters here for you, okay? This is what turned it around for me, was this one right here. 5-minute strategy, Jazz Fran. The 5-minute trading signals strategy, Jazz Fran. The 5-minute, he's made so many videos, just unreal. 5-minute and 15-minute strategy, Jazz Fran. Using 1 and 4 hour strategy, Jazz Fran. 1 in 4 trading signals with Jazz Fran, and this is just a few of them. I don't know how many he's made. I haven't counted them. Somebody take the time to count them if you want to. It's up to you. But it's always about the 5, 15, 30-minute, 1 in 4 hour. Now we have the 8 hour and daily added to it, okay? And once you get that down into your mindset, you get that into your mindset that this is where we trade. We trade in between all of these things. I'm fixing to show you. Okay, I'm going to actually put this up here too so I can have it as my thing here, okay? So that I can move in between videos and stuff. We may even move it down here. Let's do that. Let's move it down here. Let's see if I can move it. Yeah, let's move it down here so that way I can use it, okay, without hindering up here, okay? Actually, we might be able to do this. Let's do this right here instead, okay? Let's do this. Yeah, I guess I should have had all of this pretty much further set up, but I didn't even think about that. I forgot about it. I was actually going to use it, but I forgot about it. But let's go right here, okay? Let's do that and bring this down a little bit further, okay? Because if I don't, come on. I don't want that right there. He's still doing it. Okay, let's try it now. There we go. There we go. We got it. Yep. All right. Now, since we got that done, I'm really glad about that. Okay. These are the starts of trades, okay? It's on a 5, 15, 30, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, and 8 hour, okay? The 8 hour and daily, that's the order, okay? But these are the starts in a direction or a bias and or trend. And these are the classic Jazz Fran, the gold trade, okay? That's what they are. These tell you whether or not a first, second, third, or fourth move happens while class is in session. More moves as well. Listen up. I said listen up. The charts are trying to tell you something. Okay? Now, this is his MT's delicious, wonderful Forex Trading Room. Okay? Right here. This is it. Okay? Now, we go to the demos. Okay? And what we're fixing to show you is this right here. Let's get a little arrow. Let's get a little yellow. Okay? And what I'm talking about in this video is this right here. Let's do this so I can expand it. Okay? Let's kill that. Okay? And do this. This is what we're talking about. We trade in between these. Okay? Now we're fixing to establish that. Okay? We're fixing to establish what this actually means. Get that off there. All right? We trade every single day in between these. Okay? Every day. Okay? Right up here. Dadgummit. Right up here. Okay? Right there. Now we're fixing to show you something about this. Okay? And what this actually means. Okay? Right here. Every day. On all charts. All charts this happens. Okay? All charts. It doesn't matter. Okay? All right? Now, this tells you when the first, second, third, fourth moves, all that stuff in our class. And there's more moves as well, okay? Flip downs and flip ups. That is the question. What is a flip down or a flip up, okay? A flip down or flip up is just telling you there is a new high and a new low, okay? Doesn't matter. It's what it's saying, okay? It's not a strategy. It's none of that. People try to make strategies out of everything. Look, we don't need all those strategies. We got the strategies, okay? This is just to let you know something. It's giving you more information to let you make that perfect decision, okay? When a flip up happens, it's making a newer, higher low, okay? Okay, when it instead of it being at the previous low, it's going to make you a new low, okay? A new higher low, okay? And when a flip down happens at the top, it's telling you it's made a new lower high, okay? That's all, new, okay? With signals in that direction, we'll tell the tale if they get busted, because this is a, what you call it, signal room, okay? Let's go back to this chart, okay, right here. Let's see if I can expand it. Come on, there you go. There you go, baby doll. Oh, hold on a second. Let me get rid of this thing again. Damn it. Okay, now a flip down right there. Flip down right there. Okay, this is your new high. It's not up there no more. It's made a new lower high. New lower. It's not up here no more. You see that? It's not up there no more. So now, since that's established, this is a new lower low. New lower low. Okay, it's busted down. That's a new higher high, a new lower high. Okay, all right. A new lower low. Okay, it's I mean a new higher low. I mean I'm getting kind of confused here. My tongue and everything, man, is kind of freaking out. But that's what it's telling you. Okay, it's telling you that this is the new low right here, right there. See that? This is the new low right there, right there, right there, right there. This is your new high right here on this flip down. See, that's the new high because it busted it. Did it leveled out after it busted? This is the daily. We're going to talk about all that here in just a minute. But see, these charts let you know what it's going to do, okay? But I'm fixing to show you why, okay? Now, they haven't flipped up, which they will eventually. They'll start flipping up to match all of that, okay? And what causes them to flip up, okay, is this. Like right here. Let's get the total eclipse of the heart. All right, right here, okay? When you see this right here going on, what will happen is, I mean, the GU is definitely down because you have a previous down signal on the 4 hours, so it's definitely down right here, okay? Plus, you got the flip downs, and it's a downtrend, creating a downtrend on the daily. But when you start seeing this right here, you're more likely going to see a new flip up on the 1 hour. Let's see if we can move forward in time and see if that's actually what takes place. See, that's all it's going to do because you're ranging at the 1 hour orange road, okay? That's what it's doing. It's ranging at the 1 hour orange road. So you're going to see a flip up on the 1 hour BB band right there because of that. Now, if it was doing the same thing up here, if it was up here doing that, but it was ranging down at the 1 hour orange road, what would happen is you would see the flip down, okay? But now, since they're all closing below this orange road, you had a massive flip down right there, okay? That's letting you know that this is its new high right there, period. And it's actually correlating with the 4 hour orange road right there. It's correlating with the BB bands right here. Look at that. Just look at it. It's telling you that this sucker's going to go down. Okay, it's creating all this. You got what's called a double top. We're going to talk about that here in a minute. On a daily, the longer the time frame these things happen, the bigger the move. Because we always go by the longer time frames to get the shorter time frame entries. Always, 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 always. Okay, let's reverse that one back. Okay, all right, and pause it. Okay, all right, let's go back to this right here. Okay, let's kill that too. All right, all right. When a flip up happens, it makes new high or low, and when it flips down from the top, it tells you it's made a new lower high. With the signals in that direction, it will tell you whether or not they're going to get busted. Okay, and that's exactly what happens. The signals always tell you whether or not a BB band will bust. Okay, double tops or double bottoms. What are they? On a time frame like 1 hour up, if there is a kiss on a candle that is 2 hours old, and then a new hour comes in play, and that arrow shows in that direction, then you have a double bottom. That is the same for the top. The longer the time frame with these types of signals, the better it gives clear direction. I'm fixing to show you something. We're going to go back to the demo. Okay, go back over here. Kill this little sucker. All right, go back to the arrows. Okay, now let's look for the doubles. Okay, this is a double bottom right there. Okay, it is. Okay, and where did it push it to? On the new hour, it pushed it to the 1 hour BB band. Okay, that's what they do. Okay, now if this had not have showed up right over here, let's go over here. Okay, a little bit later. See how it's pulling back? This right here is a possibility it could disappear, and the reasoning for it is because we got that sucker right there. It is still in play, and it's going to override these two right here. Okay, it's just I guarantee you, this is a number 2 trade. We'll talk about the golden ticket in a minute, but this is a perfect example of a double bottom. Look at that. You got 2 kisses in play on a double bottom. Now, how delicious is that? Over here, you got one. Now, if another arrow on the daily pops up over there, man, you're going to have a double bottom going down. It's creating a downtrend. Okay, but we're going to see here in a minute. Okay, we're going to reverse all this back. Okay, all right. And go back to the PDF, okay? And we're fixing to get into the demos big time here in a minute. I'm reading you a few things first, okay? When you have double arrows on the same with nothing contradicting, especially, you're going to have massive moves in that direction, okay? And sometimes you just wait for the pullback to happen, and then it goes in that direction, up or down, as long as you got 2 hours pointing in the same direction. Let the pullback happen, the 5 minute, 30 minute, the hot stars will line up, and then you can take it back in the other direction where if it's up or down, okay? BB bands, 5 minute top and bottom trades, and orange road 5 minute trades, okay? These are classic jazz trades. These are what you call the trending ones are the best, but you can also take reversals and everything with what I'm about to show you, okay? When to take them and when not to take them, okay? A BB band trade at the top or bottom can be executed when we have a 15-minute, or listen to this, a 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour orange road is about the same price. When they're at the same price at the 5 minute BB band, okay? When they're at the same price, like if it's an uptrend and it's going up, okay, all right, you have a 1 hour down, which is golden ticket down to that 1 hour orange road, okay, but then all of a sudden you're at the bottom of the 5, you're at the bottom of the 30, you're at the bottom of the 15, or getting close. You haven't had the flip ups yet to match it. That sucker, the 5 minute BB band has matched price with that 1 hour, and wait for moms and go right back in that direction. Okay, sometimes I don't wait for moms. It all depends on what the later charts are saying. Like if there's a 4 hour with it, I may wait for the moms to switch. If there ain't a 4 hour with it, I probably won't. Okay, because it's going to bounce off that orange road. That's a 5-minute and it's a BB band trade, period. It's hitting a road. We take them when they hit. Okay, listen. So if it's going up and the top of the BB band is the same price as 15, 30, 1 hour with signals in the opposite direction, like if the candle's going up and it's getting close to the orange road, then you're seeing the candles on the 5-minute getting to the top of the BB bands, and the BB bands are flipping down to meet that price at the 1 hour orange road, or it could be the 30-minute orange road, or it could be the 15-minute orange road. That sucker's coming back down. Okay, in that direction. Or if it's going up, it'll do the same thing in reverse. If it's coming down to the 5 BB band and it's matching those orange roads, those moving averages, it's going right back up in the direction if it's up. Okay. Hash bands, also the hash bands will have yellows on it that will show you that price is going to do that. Okay. I don't know what MT's done with them hash yellows, but buddy, he's tweaked them or done something. They are spot perfect on. Okay. And then here's another thing too. Okay. Especially if it's down and hash bands flip down to meet the 5 BB bands. Same for the reversals on the 5 BB bands, buying off 5 bands. Okay. Like if the BB bands right over here on the hash are meeting this orange road right there, and you got up signals right here on this, it's going to continue up past that orange road. If it does not, then it'll come down and bust those BB bands right here that are flipping up. See that? See that? That's when the BB bands fail. That's the only time they fail when they do a flip up, is if you don't have active signals telling you it's going up. Now, this is a double bottom, but it's not a trending double bottom. Okay? Trending double bottoms are the best. This is a trending double bottom. Your trend is still up. You see that? But anyway, let's go back to the thing here. Oh, sorry. All right, let's go back to the thing here. All right, now we're going to talk about orange roads. Same for the reverse of buying off the 5 bands. Orange road trades are when we have a long-term signals on active candles or previous candles, like a yellow red or a kissing. Then, like if it trend is down, going down from a 5 candle, will come up to meet that orange road, and the hash charts will flip down to confirm it. Did you hear that? The hash charts will come down, the BB bands will come down to the 5-minute orange road and confirm it. Okay? And then you sell at that orange road. It's the same way if it's going up. If it's going up, the BB bands will come up to confirm that the BB band, the orange road on the 5, it's the same price, and that way you can buy it up. That's a classic jazz trade, especially with signals in that direction. Okay, we're fixing to show you, and we're going to heavily get into the charts here in just a minute. Okay, if a long-term signal like a 1 hour comes in, okay, it will let you know it'll take price to the 30-minute orange road. Then a 5 orange road will get busted with a green and then a white or a new candle. But a 1 hour road and 30 is a wall. They are big walls. Okay. Then the next trade down will be at the 5 BB band. That will also come down to meet that 1 hour and or 30-minute orange road, and it's a great sell from there if you if your trend or bias is down. Reverse this for an up. Okay, this is how easy it is. I'm fixing to show you all of this here in just a minute, completely with just charts. Remember, we always trade between the bands. Always. That's the greatest signal we got. The bands are the best signal and are the beginning of letting us know a signal in that direction, or a flip down or an up, and a band bust will show. Eventually, you will be able to always know when a signal shows. Okay? Blues, when to sing and not to sing. Okay? Singing the blues. Okay? The blues have a new tweak, and it's thanks to our beloved Master Trader. Okay? MT. Okay, and now they are really tell the tale on a reversal of whatever direction the bias or trend happens. When we have a daily up or it has busted all bands, the only time you can reverse it safely is with a green correlating with a 4-hour blue. The 4-hour blue, as Jazz has said for years, is what shows when it reverses. How far will it do, you ask? Usually 15 orange road, then pullback happens unless we have a 130 and 15 yellow reds or kisses. That should always be your exit on a reversal trade. A 15 orange road is your exit. If you're doing a reversal on it and you sell it when it gets down to the 15 orange road, you have done a bungo trade. And that you talk about squirming, it will immediately go against you. Immediately. You need to wait for the second move off of the 15 because more likely it's going back in that direction. Okay? If it is reversing, it'll give you a second move. See what I wrote right here? Second move right here. It'll give you a second move on the 15. Same way it works with the 30. Same way it works with the orange road. There's second and third and fourth moves on all of these time frames. It doesn't just work on the 5 minute. It works on all time frames. The first, second, third, fourth move. It can. Every time. But once you understand this 5, man, you'll see it in all time frames, okay? And Jazz has been talking about that for 2.5, 3 years, okay? When a green does show, let's say it sticks. I always wait for a green to stick, and I'll show you why some of them fail here in a minute, okay? You wait for it to stick, okay? And then the next candle, okay, it will pull back up and then go back down. The only time that does not happen is if the 5 breaks the orange road with the green on it, active green, it breaks that. The next candle will go up to the orange road because it's already broke it. Okay, it'll go up to the orange road and then come back down. That's your pullback, and the hash bands will flip down to let you know that's what it's going to do. Oh yeah, that's how simple it is. Okay, your hash bands are your entries for all of any trade you do once you get to long terms, okay? And that's the way it goes for the second, third move. It shows you because B bands are coming down, okay? B bands are coming down to meet the price. If it goes down past the 5 orange road slot, I just said, then you will see a flip down on the actually, I need to change that to hash BB bands. Well, I did say it. I said 5 BB band with a hash band flip down as well. That lets you know a lower high or a lower low has been created. That's a signal. That right there is a trigger, okay? And that is fact. Patience is always the key to seeing this and understanding this. One thing too, if it's a trending blue, you go with it because the trending blue is letting you know it's going to go into the trend. You remember the trend is your friend? The blues show you how it can be your personal best training friend. I mean, man, that's one of the best friends out there. Okay, trending blues will always let you know it's happening back with a trend. Signals do, of course, with them with the lower time frames. The longer the blue happens, the better, especially if it's a trending blue. Okay, never, and I mean never. This is a big thing right here, guys. Never, and I mean never. I can't say it never enough. Buy or sell at the top of a band or at the bottom of a band or on an orange road. I'm fixing to show you, okay? Watch this, okay? Let's extend this. Okay? Let's get the arrow, okay? Now, if it's coming down right there, okay? When it hits this right here, when it hits that orange road, that trade is over selling it, okay? All right? That's where you're looking to buy. Okay, now say for example, it comes down to here, okay? You don't sell it there either. You don't never sell it on an orange road. Never. Because it's almost, except for the longer term frames. I'm talking about if it's coming down. This would be your sell. These are busted. This is your sell right there. But if it's going up, you never buy it there. You do not buy it there. If it's going up, you do not buy it at that orange road. If it's going up, you don't buy it there at that orange road. You wait for the pullback. The entry will tell you off the Haas charts. Okay. Now, if it's going up right there, it gets to the top, you do not buy it at the top of the BB bands. If it's coming down, you do not sell it at the bottom of the BB bands. It will give you an entry on a pullback. If it's going to bust the bands, it will come back on there. And if it don't worry about it. Quit stressing over missing a trade. Quit allowing your anxiety. Remember, this is a business. You're establishing perimeters. You're establishing different techniques to make sure that you are consistent. Consistent. Okay? Like right here. If the trade is going up and it's close to the 5 orange road, even with a green and a yellow red, I've seen it happen so many times. It's happened all week. They take you to an orange road. If they're coming down like the GU was way up this week. If it comes down and it's got yellow reds on 30 and 15 and then a pink or a kiss on the 1 hour, it hits that road and bounces right back up and they disappear. Okay? That's why you don't sell. That's chasing the trade. That's a classic example of chasing a trade. What you're looking to do is when it hits that and it's an uptrend, you're looking to buy it there, no matter what those signals are saying. Okay? Now, with high volume, it takes you out. Okay, even if you got direction right, like if that 15 kiss yellow red closed below the 15 orange road, and you sell it right there, with the volume we got nowadays, that thing can pull back and stop you out quick. You wait for it to pull back and then sell it off the Haas charts, correlating with the 5-minute orange road. Because it's got to hit something. You don't sell in the middle of the charts. That's floating candles, and Anissa will kick your butt. Excuse me. Never sell down or buy on a 15 or 30 orange road or 1 hour when price is going up or down. These roads are titanium, and they will pull back. We trade in between bands, and from orange roads to PB bands, up or down, okay? Every day. This is 5 days trading days. Every day we do this. It's every day. Okay? Remember that. It's every day. Okay? Now, when they pull back, okay, and you actually had direction correctly, okay? All right? When they do, you need to wait for the moms to change on something like that unless you understand where to get in at. If you have a yellow red on a 30 and a 15, more likely it's going to get close to the orange road on the 1 hour before it does that snap back up. That's what was happening on the GU. People were getting the directions correctly up. They were getting in it too early. They were not allowing it to go down to that 1 hour orange road, which is stronger than the 30 and the 15. Now, if you saw that it was going down to the 30 without a 1 hour or a weak signal on the 1 hour, 30 was its limit. 30 orange road. If there was no 1 hour and it was going down to the 15, or let's say like there's 1 hour but no 30 minute, 15 was its block. Then it goes back up. Same way if it's going down. It'll come up to the 15 orange road. If there's no 30, but yet there is a 1 hour, 15 more likely is it stop. Okay? All right. If we are going to buy or sell at the 5 orange road, let a candle close above it or below it. Okay? Then it pulls back to let you buy or sell from that road. These are all jazzes trading I'm showing you here. This will keep you out of a bunghole trade. Okay? How to cure the bunghole trade, okay? Before we get into how to cure it, I'm going to take and show you some trades now, okay? I've been saying we're going to show you, so now we're going to show you. We're going to show you on 4 charts. I mean, this is every day. It can be done on any chart. It doesn't matter, okay? All right. This one right here is what, I don't remember the date. It was on some day. It doesn't matter, okay? All right. Now, like I was telling you, let's get the total eclipse of the heart out right there. Show you that. Going to get the arrow, okay, back, okay, and we're going to show you. If this right here and these flip downs had not have happened right here on the 1 hour, okay, I would be expecting it to go up and bust that 1 hour BB band, okay? But as you can see, we do have a double bottom on the 1 hour. We got a 4 hour, okay, but we have an 8 hour down and it's busted this and it's forming a new, the daily has a double top on it down and it's going to form a new low, okay? So my bias, look, it's 4 minutes for new candles to come in. My bias is down. That's my bias. Okay. My bias over here, let's look at it. You got wicks forming right here, flip ups forming right there. Flip ups is going, usually 9 out of 10 times it goes in the opposite direction of that. My bias is going to be up. The UC, oh my gosh, we got a triple down here. If this arrow stays on the 4 hour, with the flip ups, everything, it's above the orange road on the daily. It's got a 8 hour pink up, my bias is going to be up. Even with that, even with this, even with all of this right here, my bias is still going to be up. On the GC, okay, GC, we got this right here, okay? We got the 4 hour right there. It was a kiss, okay? It is got the daily down. It's 3 days old. Actually, this is going to be the third day on it right here. 1, 2, and then this is a fresh daily. Now, if this daily right there is snapping back, it's got to do a pullback. So my bias is probably going to be up because of this, and it's already busted the 8 hour. And let's see what takes place here. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right. Let's see what takes place. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay. Ranging, you see, this is what you call ranging right here. Ranging until new signals pop up. Then they'll let you know the range is over. Okay, ranging. See how it's ranging right there? It's ranging on the 1 hour right there. Let's see what happens. Okay. Why ain't you doing this? There you go. Okay. Going up, it hit the high on the 15 right there. Let's see here. It hit the high on the 15 right there. It hit the high on the 30. Hit the high on the 1 hour. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. It hit the high. Okay. Now you do have a double bottom, but these are not kisses and they are not yellow reds. If they were kisses and yellow reds, it'd be a different story. Okay. All right. Now let's go over here and check out the future. Okay. There's the pullback on the 1 hour. Now you could already been in this trade right there. Right there, off of that 1 hour and off the 30 and the 15-minute lows. Okay? I mean, highs right there. I mean, it's a new lower high is what it is. Okay? Let's look at the EG. Still ranging right there. But it was a great trade off the 1 hour. It was a great trade off the 4 hour. It's pushing that up. It's going to go even higher. It's pushing the orange road up. So it's letting me know it's going to go higher. This was a great bounce. Great. Look at that. All the smaller time frames. You see, without the 1 hour down, okay, without a 30 down, without a 4 hour down, the 15 orange road as its limit. What happened? The BB bands met it. They met the 15-minute orange road price. They met it. So it's going to go back up. Okay. Now, where do you stop? Okay. Then after it closes above that orange road, see that? See that candle, that little green candle right there? Okay. The next candle, what did it do? It went right above the orange road. There was your entry. You could have won it right there. That could have been 10 pips. I can't see what the prices are. It's kind of blurry, but it doesn't matter. You know, this right here, look. Now you have a 1 hour and there could be a possible bounce here. Okay. But it could get closer to the 30. Okay. We'll know here in a minute. Let's find out. Okay. BB bands came up and met it. Okay. You got the 1 hour down. There he goes. 1 hour. Right there. See? This is your trades right here off of these moving averages. Okay? I usually just do a lot of open TPs on them. I like the GC for that. It's just a great trade. Now, does this mean right here that price is going to reverse? Does this mean that price is going to reverse? In our trading class, more than likely it's going to go up to the BB band. Okay? Nope, it never did. See that? Now, hold on a second. Let me get this right here. Okay? As soon as my BB band, if I'd have been paying more attention to that, I would have told you I was definitely going down because I didn't see that 5. But this right here, see, as soon as this right here came down to meet this price, the next trade would not have been off the 5 because of this white. It would have been off the BB band right there down, correlating with this moving average on the 15. That was a great trade down. Now it could bounce right back up, which it did later. Let's see here. Oh, sorry. Having problems with that. See? That's how you know right there, see? Because of this. Now, if those hadn't been there and stuff, this pullback never would have happened. That's a definitely good trade up, because it's at its lows. Okay, it's busted the daily, it's busted 8 hour, busted 4 hour. So now you're looking for a price reversal, but you still could have took it down right there off the 5-minute BB band because of that. Because when price action does this, now let's look at Jazz Classic 5-minute orange road trades. Okay, 5-minute orange road trades. All right, let's reverse it all back. Okay. Let's reverse it all back. We're going to look some more here in just a minute. This is ranging for now until we get that confirmation down on the 1 hour right over there. Okay, that's ranging. Okay, this is a perfect example of 5-minute jazz trades right here. 5-minute jazz trades right here. See, every time it came down, and that's a perfect example. When do you stop? Is whenever this happens, it starts getting up to the highs. That's when you stop. You stop taking them off the 5-minute orange road. You let them pull down. The next trade up will be on the BB band when it correlates with the 15 orange road. That's the next trade up. Is off of that, okay? When they correlate, when they do the same thing, okay? The next trade is going to go down. The next trade will be when the 30 and 1 hour orange roads meet, okay? When they meet, they do the same things. Let's get it right here. Let me show you. I showed this just a minute ago, okay? It busted it. That you could have took that up for tenner right there. But more than likely, it could go back down. Let's see if it does. Okay, right here. See that? Because, see, it correlated with all of this. Okay? Because the only reason why I'm even saying it going back up is because of that 4-hour yellow red. That yellow red, see that? See? See? That's how you know a trade's going to work right there. See? These are your walls. These are your walls. You're looking for this right here. Now, is that a trending? No. It's actually going against the trend a little bit right over on the daily and on the 8 hour. But the blues, this is when you sing them. The blues, you sing them right now because of this. Okay, you got double bottom right there. I don't even count that little red right there against that double bottom kiss and yellow red right there. I don't even count that little small red. I don't even count it. Okay. As soon as it does this, the next trade is up because that's where you trade in. Now, this is another trade right there. As soon as it hits it and stuff, okay, because of these things, okay, it's letting you know all of that, okay, and that's just the truth. Once it gets up to its highs, you probably see some flip downs unless it busts it later. But you could even have a second move down right over here if you get the right signals on the 5 and the 15 right here. You can have another trade right here. Let's get it right here, okay? But we're running out of time on it, so it doesn't matter. The trade's over. The session's over. We're fixing to talk about something here in just a minute, so everybody will relax and stuff. Okay. All right. Now, when BB bands, when they meet, when orange roads meet, when they do the same thing and stuff, there's your trades. Look at this. We got 6 minutes before the new candles come out, okay? And look at these yellow reds right there. See? They went to the orange road. If this yellow red had closed above this orange road, the next candle I would be expecting to go to the BB band, okay? But it didn't, okay? Let's fast forward it in time, okay, and see what happens, okay? I'm going to say, since it's down here at the bottom, down at the bottom, it's busted 4 hour, down here, the GU is going to be up. The EG is at the high, down. Okay, UC is at the, it's actually busted the high, but it's got an 8 hour yellow red with a daily. Okay, even though it's a little red, it's still got the 8 hour yellow red. It's got a double bottom right here. Okay, and this is a trend reverser. Okay, my bias is, the trend's still down, but my bias is going up. Okay, and the GC. Okay, let's get the little arrows, down, 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 all at the bottom. So we trade in between bands, my bias is going to be up. Let's see what happens, okay? Let's see. Got GU up, down, okay? That's what we're going to go for, okay? All right, let's see what takes place here, okay? All long terms. I got my bias through the long terms. I didn't go to the short terms and look, okay? Boom. What did I say? Okay? Now, watch. I'm going to show you something, okay? Let's take this example right here, okay? Look, trade right there when it comes down, okay? You could have took it right over here because it closed above it. So this is your up right there because it closed above it. If it hadn't closed above it, you wouldn't be doing that, okay? But this one right here did not close above it. See that? It did not close above it. So what's it going to do? Okay? Watch. Boom! That's what happens. They go back into their road as with the signals. Your actual trade would be off of this yellow on the Haas charts. It busted the bands, went above the orange road, and then as soon as this right here, you can do this on a mom flip. It's going to go down. Downtown. Okay? Now I said the UC was up. This was still a great trade down from over here because of that Haas shallow. But this is where you're looking to take it at, okay? Because this is going to be in play, and these right here will be in play. And then people will say, but I had a 4-hour down. Do you know why you lost it? It's because you're selling it down here. Let me get it. You're selling it down at the bottom. That's a perimeter. Perimeter. You don't sell it down there. This is a perimeter, okay? Okay? Let's fast forward it. Now we'll show you where the classic trades are. Okay. Okay. So see what I tell you? It's going right back up. Now when do you stop? When do you stop? Okay. When do you stop? You traded it right here in between bands. Right here in between bands. Right there between Orange Road and BB band. Between BB bands. Off of Orange Road correlating with the 1 hour. You had a double bottom with a previous yellow red, and this is when you stop. Even though it's going to go higher, but this is when you stop. You stop buying it right there. That's when you stop. Okay? You could have made, just off that 5-minute Orange Road right there, you could have made 15 pips. Something like that. I don't know. It's a lot of them. And if you do it right, you could have multiple entries. And your other entries is right here. Now, would I have taken that? Yeah, that right there is an entry. When these right here flip up, that made it its low, okay? That made it its low, okay? Went down below it, hit the 15 Orange Road. What does that mean? It's on a time frame. It's on a band. It's on that moving average. Look at these. All these right here were successful trades off of Jazz's classic 5-minute. It's going with the golden ticket, going with the golden ticket, going with the golden ticket. It's going with the golden ticket. Okay, this is number 2 trade up because it's still the short term is bias is up. So that's still going, that's a number 2 trade. This is a number 1 trade with the 4 hour. Okay, when do you stop? Is whenever it busts this stinking thing right there. That's when you stop. That's when you stop. Okay, now the classic Jazz trades are, this is an Anissa trade. How do you know when it's going to be an Anissa trade? Is whenever it gets down to the lows. Okay, once it busts the 15, you look at the 30, okay, and then you take it from the 5-minute BB band. Why? Because the 5-minute BB band is flipping up to these orange roads. To these orange roads to let you know that this double bottom is going to work. Let you know that this 4 hour is going to work. Now, when do you stop taking it? Right there, because you got an 8 hour, and we're fixing to talk about that here in just a minute. You got these right here telling you that's your stop. You quit doing it. You quit. Your parameters. Get your parameters down. Okay, get them down. Okay, now let's go to the next chart. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, we got 6 minutes again before new arrows. Let's get off that. Okay. Okay. This right here, I'm going to call it down. I'm going to show you why. Okay. The reason why is because it's busted this, it's busted that, it's up here, and it got close to the daily orange road. Okay. If it hadn't have been next to that and it hadn't have busted that, I would have said definitely up on the next candle. But it's busted them. Okay. Now watch. Okay. The EG is definitely up. You got a double bottom right here. Okay. Got flip ups, and it's bouncing off of that. It's definitely an up. Okay. No doubt. Okay. The UC, no 4 hour. It's busted it. It's going to hit that, and it's going to range right here for a while because of this. This is ranging. See over here, the previous day, it's ranging a little bit. Okay. The GC, I would say this is going to be its high. It's going to be its high. Got a previous red. It's still a downtrend. It's a trending down. This is when the blues right here needed more help. Now, it did work up. Look at that. Just it's beautiful up, okay, because those blues, okay. But this is your high. So let's see what happens. Let's go in time, okay. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's get some pips. Come on, baby. Let's get some pips. Yeah, buddy. What'd I say? Right there. All right. All right. Now, when it starts doing this right here, starts doing that right there, starts doing that right there, look, I'm taking her down from right up here, starting. Okay? Classic jazz trade, 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 classic jazz trade. Oh, classic jazz trade, classic jazz trade. And how you know? Because they're coming off the 15 with the 5. Okay? Classic jazz. Once this happens and it closes below, classic jazz trade, classic jazz trade. Because you got your direction, see. We trade right there to right there, in between the bands. In between the bands. Don't think you're a man. I know I'm a man. All right, now, let's clear that again. All right, let's go a little bit further in time. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. What did I say? Now, what causes all of this? Oh, good question, man. Okay, let's see here. You busted the 1 hour. Got close down to here on the 4. Okay, you had the wick, a blue with a kiss, and this. Okay, then you got a double bottom. Okay, so where's it going to take price to? It pierced the orange road. The next candle's a classic jazz trade. It's going to take it up there. Now, if this BB band flips down to meet that, and it turns red, it's going back. Okay? Same thing. Okay? Same thing. Watch. And this happens every day, guys. This is nothing new. This is all part of it. See? Came down, met it. Came down, met it. Came down, met it. That was a trade. I would take it. Okay? Came down, met it. Came down, met this. Met it. This came down to meet this because now it's closing below the orange roads. Closing below the orange roads. See? But does it mean it's going to continue? It's already busted, hit that band right there. Let's see. Okay? I'm hoping you guys are finally letting this sink into you. I'm hoping. Beautiful trade right there on the 15. Do you know why it was a beautiful trade? You had nothing going with it right here. Now, does it go down later? Absolutely. You got a double bottom. This is a 4-hour bounce. You got to remember, this is during our session, okay? A 4-hour bounce is what this is with a 15, okay? It does go down later. It does, absolutely, okay? But this is a classic jazz trade. That's actually, this right here would be a NISA trade right there. Jazz, 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 jazz. I mean, look. It's all here, and it does it every single day of the week, guys. You got to understand this. Get this into your front. This is every day. Correlate it all together. Correlate it all together. Now let's see here. Here's another one. Okay, let's see here. All right, we at that, we at this, we at that. It almost is like the previous one, don't it? We at that. Got this, got that. You've had, now it says that was the first move. Don't take it. There's a second move. Don't take that one. Here's the third move. Don't take this green. Here's the fourth move. Okay? Right down there to where do you stop doing it? Right there. Now, let it go up as high as it can because you have that with this. Okay? And you have that, and it's at its high. Okay? Now, let's go in time. Okay? Well, let's look at all of them first. Okay? It's hitting its low uptrend. Low uptrend. Do have a daily, but we're what? 7 minutes before the new candles, okay? Let's see if the daily stays that daily blue. See, that's one thing you always got to remember. On the new candles, does the blue stay? Because I've said it for years, we got to make sure that they stay, okay? If they don't stay, then your bias will change. If they do stay, then more likely it'll continue in that direction with the right signals, okay? Okay? UC will be, let's see, we got a 1 hour. It's bouncing off the 4, bouncing off of that, bouncing off the daily. I would say with a double bottom down there, a single bottom, I'd say it's going to be up. Even though it's at the high, you wait for it to come down, wait for it to come down. Classic jazz trade. All right. GC will be down. Why? It's at its high. It's different than the UC. See, it's actually correlating with the GU. Busted at high, and it's kind of ranging right there. See that? Okay. Now, let's go forward in time. Oh, sorry. Let's go forward in time. Boom! What did I say? EG up. Why? Because it's still an uptrend. Let's get the things right here. Okay. See? Guys, this is every single day. This is how you determine whether or not any of these right here are going to work. This is how you determine it. Now, why didn't this right here work? Okay, for the second, it gave you one move down, and then it continued. It did close below it, okay, but if it had not had busted the 1 hour and bounced off the 4 hour, if this had not, sorry, let me get the things back. If the BB band had not came up, met these prices right here, see, it would have gave you a fourth, fifth move with a 1 hour down, a golden ticket 1 hour down. Okay, but it did not. It did not. Do you get that? That's the difference in these greens. What the green and the white did, they did work. It took you to a new low. Okay, because the BB bands, you just watch them. They're going to bounce up and meet a 15 orange road or a 30 orange road to let you know more ups. Now, when it does that, you can buy the crap out of it. Okay, same way here. Okay, same way here. You got a double top, That's correlation, man. Double top, and then a 4 hour down, and those are trending. Trending blue, trending. Now let's see what happens. Guys, it can't get no easier than this. You can't get no easier than this. Where's the entry? Where's the entry? BR, where's the entry? There's one. There's one. There's one. Here with correlation off the Haas charts right over there. There's your entries. And this is every single day. This does not stop. It does not stop. Now, when do you stop doing that? You need to stop doing it now. Quit it. Quit selling now. Look for ups. It's busted all charts. Look, I'm going to get the total eclipse of the heart. Busted all charts. See that? Busted all charts. Busted all charts. Busted all charts. This one's busted. Okay? And look where we're at. 40. Okay? The next day, I'm going to be looking for downs because we still, let me get the arrow. It's because we still have that in play. It overrides that, in my opinion, but that's me. Also, look at the double top right here. Look at the double top. Now later, we get a kiss that turned into no, it was just a kiss, a very powerful kiss that led the GU up over that orange road right there. Okay, right over here is in the future. Okay, that led it for, I don't know, 7-8 days. It just kept showing that the G was going up. It did a pullback it hit the daily orange road and went up because the daily closed above that orange road, busted out the BB band and everything. And we had all the 8-hour signals, all the 4-hour signals, the 1-hour signals telling us it was going to go back up. It had it all there telling us it was going to do that. Okay, but your entries is there and there. That's where the entries are at with the short terms. Now, if you miss these, you look for this right here to happen. See how the BB bands came down to meet these price actions? You see that, and it's going to continue going down too. The BB bands on the hot charts keep going down. Then you get a super. That's a trending super. Trending. It's going to tell you it's going down. It's trending. But you don't sell it now when it gets down there to the bottom. You wait for it to come up on a green up here with the BB band flips. That's how it works. And this is every single day of the week, guys. Every day. Now, how to cure your bung-ho syndrome, okay? Now, how do you cure bung-ho syndrome trading, okay? You are taking too many trades. You're taking too many trades. It's what you call over-trading, okay? If you're not happy with losing, okay, if you're mad because of it, you're taking 5 trades and you're losing 2 or 3, okay, and you want to stop that, okay, quit taking 5 trades. Quit taking them. I know people don't like to hear what I'm about to say, but you need to hear it. 1 trade per day. Conquer that 1 trade on Jazz's strategy I just showed you. I just showed it to you guys. Jazz's strategy I just showed you will cure you of bung-ho trading at 1 trade a day, okay? I am fully convinced of it, okay? And I recommend doing it for a month. If you've been in this class over a year and still don't have it consistent, you do it for a whole month. You do it for a whole month. You trade 1 trade per day for a whole month. And relax yourself. Get it to where that 1 trade wins every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Okay? What has happened is after you have messed up so much and for so long and haven't relaxed in yourself, then you can get very upset when you lose a lot of trades. So how can you cure that? It's 1 trade a day for a month, okay? 1 trade a day will build your confidence so later you will be able to take more and know, since I am calm myself down and are following the perimeters, the regulations that I have set before myself. And these are winning regs. They're not just something that I threw together. I just showed you Jazz's strategy. I just showed it to you. Okay, when you take and understand that, when you understand that you trade off an orange road, you trade off a BB band with the long-term setups every day, it will help you to always get direction, always, because you'll be calm. You'll know that direction is going to work, and it'll calm you down, okay? And it will help you to be able to take a trade when you're supposed to, which is off of a band or off of an orange road, okay? That's where you're supposed to take them. If that trade is not on a road, orange road BB band, then you're setting yourself up for future failure. It has to be on a road. The longer the road, the better. In our session, most days, it's 1 and 4. One thing as well, 1 trade a day also will help you build confidence to increase your lot size often, okay? We are here to make money, and to make enough to be free. Am I right? Am I right about that? Ask yourself, why am I here? Am I starting a business? Am I setting parameters for myself that I'm not violating? And I just showed the parameters to you. These are parameters, okay? You can always do these trades and count on them, always, okay? 1 day a trade relaxes you, And even if it takes all sessions, you sit there and wait for your setup to happen. Then you click the button. Just imagine you win 95% of those, okay? But here's the thing. I believe that's extreme. I believe it's 99%. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? That's low percentage of all trades for a month. Also increasing lot size every day or every other day. Do you think that would build your confidence? If you conquer that one trade a day, if you do that one trade a day, it can make you millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars at only one trade. If you never take any more trades ever for 5 years, just one trade a day, you'd be a billionaire. Billionaire. Do you think that you would build your confidence? Conquer that one trade a day and you'll be very wealthy. Golden ticket, is it right or not? I just showed you about the golden ticket. The golden ticket wins every single time. The golden ticket is designed to allow you to see always when a trade starts and when it stops. If the trend is up and we have a number one down, it goes to an orange road, just like I showed you. Okay. If the trend is up, we have a number one down, it goes to an orange road or a BB band. Remember, it has to be on a road. Then all of a sudden, it's going right back up, or it goes right back down with a trend. Then all of a sudden, the arrow disappears. So if it's an uptrend but has a number one down arrow and it goes to the 1 hour orange road, the golden ticket works. It took you to a road, okay? Because we are a signal room, and signals tell us whether it goes to the bias or back in a trend. When a 1 and 4, golden ticket number 1, when a 1 and 4 shows up in a direction against the trend, it's a bias to a road, then usually goes back into the trend unless we have both 1 and 4 arrows and they are correlating with smaller time frames. But it still goes to a road. Jazz has said this for years and years, that with a 15 arrow, it takes you to an orange road, okay? Okay, did you hear that? With the 1530 arrow, it takes you to, actually with a 5 or 15, it'll take you to the 15. If you got a 5, 15, and 30, okay, with the 1 hour, it will take you to a 30 orange road. If you have a 4 hour orange arrow with that, it'll take you to a 1 hour orange road. It's always been that way. Remember, if it's only got a 5 and no 15 or 30 or 1 hour, 4 hour, it takes you to a 5 orange road. If you got a 15 with it, it could take you down to a 5 BB band. But it will take you to an orange road. Okay, with a 30 minute, it will take you to a 15-minute orange road. If it's got a 1 hour, it will take you to a 30-minute orange road. If you got a 4 hour, it takes you to a 1 hour orange road. If you got an 8 hour, it take you to a 4 hour orange road, or close. All these are close. It doesn't even have to hit it. Sometimes when it busts the bands on the 5 minute or 30 or 15, then it flips right back in the direction it was coming from. Okay. Golden ticket number 2 is when you don't have a 1 or 4, but it's a trend trade. You take it up off of with no signals against you. But even if there is a signal against you and it's hit the 1 hour orange road up or down, okay, and then the BB bands come up and flip and meet the price action of that, then you can take the trade successfully. Just take it with moms. It's going to win. Okay. It's going to win, and that's in the direction. It's with or without signals. If the trend's down, you got a number 1 up, it takes you to an orange road, then you sell it, and it comes right back down on mom's turning red. It comes right back down. That signal disappears. Your number 2 trade, but it was a number 2 trade when you took it, even with the signal there. Okay. Golden ticket 3. That's when you look at a 1 and 4 road, and it's flat. Okay, they're flat. The 30 and the 15 will be flat too. The 5 minute will be flat too. Then all of a sudden you'll see yellows up on top of the 5 minute BB band on bottom and top. That's ranging. Now, if you don't like that, go to another pair that's not ranging. That's not flat. It's got a 45 degree one way or the other, up or down. Golden ticket number 4. Probably one of the best setups in the class is when we got a daily with it. When a daily happens, especially with a kiss or a yellow red, it's definitely going to take you outside the BB bands on the 1 and 4, more than likely. Definitely the 1. It's taking you outside. Okay, it's going to bust them. Okay, if there's not a daily, look for smaller time frames signals to let you know. Now, if we come into the class and we have a daily up, okay, and you already have the 8 hour and the daily at the orange road on the daily or the 8 hour, well, then you're going to get a pullback, and a lot of times them dailies will disappear. I've seen it happen so many times. Okay, so just be mindful of that whenever you get in there. I've got it written down right there. Okay, But even 1 and 4 signals with that are in play still. Always remember that, okay? The golden ticket is for all of us to be able to see what a pair will do. It was always there, but thanks to members in our lovely room, we have named it. The classic jazz friend of gold trades are as follows. Off a 5-minute orange road, up or down with trend or bias, golden ticket. Number 2 is when it goes through the 5 orange road, then it will be taken off the 15 orange road with trend or bias. Number 3 is when it hits the 30-minute orange road, and signals tell you whether or not it goes to the 30. It will close below the 15 orange road or close right at it with no wick. The next candle will take you to the 30-minute orange road, okay? And then you can buy it. That's what it is. Or it's when it hits the 1 hour orange road. And then again, it goes right into the trend or the bias. And that's what happens with the 4 hour too. The 4 hour, man, is a great, fantastic trade on that orange road. Or even if it goes through the BB bands. BB band busts are fantastic because it comes back. Okay. When do you stop taking from the orange road? Good question. I've answered that. Is whenever it gets to the top of the long-term chart BB bands. That's the end of when is if you take it past those right there without active signals, okay, and you win, you've cursed yourself, okay, for future trades. Remember, we trade between those bands. When they busted all bands, okay, without signals, I'm here to tell you you're going to lose more than you'll ever win. The orange road trades are all about first and second and third moves, and a lot of times it goes 7 moves. Now, at the bottom of the 5 bands is when we have a trend up, and it has hit a 1 hour orange road, no 4 hours down, mind you. It goes back up and will do for at least 25 minutes, and that's a 5 candle, sometimes 3, but most time 5. This is a first move, second move, and third move, so on and so forth. The re-entry, if missed, first couple. Let's look at it over here. These are already done. Okay. Now let's get the arrows back. Okay. See that move's already happened. Okay. So you wait over here, and it'll correlate with the Haas charts on this candle right there. Okay. Then your entry can happen, or right over here, your entry can happen. Okay, because it's got this with it, and it's gotten close to that. And it's a downtrend. See, that can be your delicious trade. Same way here, okay? As soon as if you didn't take it off the BB band, you missed it, okay? Look for the Haas charts over here, and you take it off the 5-minute orange road on a red candle on Haas charts. Right over here too. See that? See, look, red candles off orange road. Red candles off of orange road. Now, this has gotten to the highs and stuff. So, you know, I think it did come down later and everything, but it may have went up. I can't remember on that day. But anyway, session's over, you know. But this is what we're looking for. See, that was a classic jazz trade on the 15 right there. Now, when do you stop taking it? The second move is going to be up right there, because you had your first move right there. Now, it was a great trade off the 5 because the 5 BB band came down to meet that orange road, but the next trade will be up. That's your second move up, and you're going against a downtrend because of these signals. These signals are letting you know that. Plus, you got a 1 hour. It's definitely going to happen, okay? All right? All right, let's go back to the PDF. Praise God. All right, hold on. Let me get this over here. All right? Now, the pullback is the entry, always, okay? Same with the strong trend up or down. When a 4 hour blue happens with a correlation of 5 green, I love the 5 green whenever a blue on the 4 hour happens. It is absolutely phenomenal. But the greens don't work every time because of without the lack of a 4 hour blue. So with the 4 hour blue, they will work. I'm talking 9 out of 10 times, but you don't even have to take the first one. Wait for the second move. Whenever it hits that orange road in the 5 minute, what happens? That's the reason why you don't sell it at that 5 minute orange road if it's going down. If a 5 green shows and it's telling you it's going to go down, you do not sell it at that orange road. That's where you're going to buy, even with the green, because it will pull back on you. Oh, it guarantee it'll pull back. Okay? 9 out of 10 times, if not higher, it might be 9.6% of the time. 9.6% out of 10 times it's going to happen. Take the second moves, Wait for it to pull back up. You don't have to buy it. Just wait for the pullback to happen on the 5 and then sell it when it gets to the top of the BB bands. Wait for the moms if you want to. It's still going to happen. Okay? Take the second moves and above only with this. First move may kick your butt if you don't enter it right. So go with the second, third, fourth move. Even if you miss it on the third move, go with the fourth move because you're going to get it. That's a safer trade, okay, with the chair. And it'll cure you of reversalitis. You see I put that in there? Reversalitis. Reversalitis, man. Reversalitis. Okay. Now, let's go down here. One thing I've noticed in my trading experience in this delicious class is this. Anyone here, and I mean anyone, this is very serious, that has a negative attitude, I don't care who you are, you're going to lose. The charts, they're precise. Okay? Yeah, the charts are precise. If you lose, like I said before, it's on you. So many vids, so many PDFs have been done by so many people, and when you still don't get it, there's a reason. Jazz Fan That Goat has been saying it so many videos of it, just saying the exact same thing. He was even showing blues 3 years ago, and so was Jules MT. There's videos on it. You go watch them. Jules' blues. He has always talked about long terms for 3 years. First, second, since I've been in there, he's been talking about long terms. That's where your entries is on the short terms, on long terms. Okay. And for 3 years, he's been talking about first, second, third, fourth moves and all that. And it was after we actually named the golden tickets when that started. So why can't some do it? Okay. Why can't some still do it? Okay. And it's made it so easy that a newborn cat, man, right out of the pouch can do it. You know, get up on the computer, go meow, hit the button, sell, meow, hit the button, buy. Okay? Are you listening to me? You are taking trades against all what was said up there. Everything that I have said, you're taking trades against it. You're trying to outsmart the system.
So this is the
You're trying to outsmart the system.
Trading strategy video.
Didn't mean to do that, did I?
And this.
That's one of Jazz's videos right there. Yep. Didn't mean to do that. But you're trying to outsmart the system. But BR, we had a number 1 to play. But BR, we had number 2. But. But's what you sit on. Okay? And then after that, then you get all mad and bent out of shape. Your mindset gets messed up. Because remember, I told you, we all come from different walks of life. We all had perimeters in our jobs or in our careers or whatever you had that we had to go by. There is no difference in this. This is your business. It's your life. Okay? I love the bands bust. I'm just skipping around a little bit. You can read the PDF. I love it when all the bands bust. I just love it. Okay, here's one thing. How do I do higher lot sizes? First and foremost, regardless of anything else, you got to get that one trade a day conquered. Then when you do that, when you conquer that one trade, okay, you can look for that one trade that happens every day. Open a new account, put X amount of dollars in there. Like I said in here, I recommend $100 and start with $1, okay? And this is the biggest part. Do not look at the money. Never. You know, just about all successful traders never look at how much money they got per pip. None of that. Nope. They look at pips. They want pips. That's what they're wanting, pips. How many pips? That's the reason why all these training videos out there, you know, from all these different people from all over the world, always talk about how many pips they get and what kind of pips they can do here. They never talk about the money, you know, unless they're trying to brag a little bit or something. Do not look at the money. Put something over the screen if you have to. Come into class with the goal, I'm going to take that one trade a day with this amount of pips. If I'm doing 5 TP, if I'm doing open TP, whatever, 10 TP, doesn't matter. You have that goal, that one trade, and I'm taking it off of one of these bands, and that's it. Okay? Nothing else. Yep. You get that? When you do this, and it's a not if you do it, when you do it, okay, you will make all what you literally dreamed of, and that is a fact. Make your emotions and make your brain do what you want it to do, not letting your emotions and your brain control you. You are the ones that's in control. You control it. Whenever greatness is achieved, It is through the force. The force. Did you get that? The force. Let's change the color of this right here. Let's go with orange. The force of well-kept rules. The force of it. You force yourself to stay by these guidelines. You force yourself to stay by these regulations. You force it to happen no matter what it takes. You force it. You make it happen. It's like you're doing your job, no different. Okay? This is how all very successful people have done it. Make it happen today. Make it happen. When you tell a man when to trade and he trades that one trade, that's all he does. That one trade he takes. Tell a man when to trade and he trades that one trade. That's the only trade he gets until you call him out another one. If you teach that man to trade, he's going to teach others how to do it because he knows. You get that? Listen up. I said listen up to what the charts are saying. This is BR, guys. I love all of you. And in the name of Jesus, I bless all of y'all. And I thank you for allowing me to show you a few things. I'll holler at you in the